Jujutsu Kaisen S3E3. But yeah, no, okay, so what I've got from Twitter for this week's episode as well, for Jujutsu Kaisen, is that this is apparently a very information dumpy episode. So getting that right after Fate is, I'm gonna need to lock in for it. There's probably gonna be like a lot of pausing to read stuff from what I've heard, but I haven't been spoiled. All I know is that I'm getting a very information dumpy episode. That's it, that's all I got. So with that said, Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 3, Episode 3. I've also seen this opening another couple of times, and low-key, I don't think it's gonna grow on me. I really just don't think I like this opening very much. Like, the visuals of the opening are so good. Saying that after that frame's crazy. The visuals for the opening are really good. I just don't really... Is it fair to say I think the song's mid? It's one of those where it's like, it's a really creative opening, even though I don't fuck with it. So it's like, I can't hate it. Okay, no, the song's kind of catchy too. So I don't know what it is I'm not fucking with this opening. Huh. Okay, Tengen. The red line art looks so good, dude. Oh, I've just noticed that's technically the first name drop of Kenjaku. Okay, yeah. Itadori asking the real questions. Wait, but hadn't a new one been picked out? Oh, yeah, okay. You must impose a condition. Yuta, Yuki, Choso. What, like permanently? Damn, motherfucker's like, yeah, you're right, I won't. They didn't even agree. Okay. Man's objective is to force the evolution of mankind throughout all of Japan. So like similar to Geto. Okay, I'm following still. The cursed energy refined through Maelstrom can't return to the sorcerer. Okay. So it's like he couldn't do the idol transfiguration things, he didn't have enough cursed energy, and there's like other flaws with it, so they're planning on merging humanity with Tengen, but I don't really get that so much because my understanding of what Tengen even is very vague because it's been like forgotten, I think. But I'm following it as a concept. Okay. Okay, so they can only do it because the original vessel was eliminated. Okay. Can I just say, they're asking, like, these guys are so locked in. They're asking, like, very valid questions right now. What you see before you right now isn't my real self. As in, like, a bunch of curses would spawn? To be fair, it's a pretty valid strat. Hold on, go back. Why now? You start from assimilating with the Star Plasma vessel. Now you've been forced to evolve. Seeks to absorb you with cursed energy manipulation. Yeah? Uh-huh. Okay. So it's like the only instance where all three of you exist at once. So he's attempted this like twice before. I am following all of this. Wait, no, hold on. The culling game uses the cursed energy of the players and the boundaries formed between the colonies in a ritual to send this nation's people to the other side. How are they remotely the same thing? What? Okay, now you're starting to lose me. In order to establish that ritual, Kenjaku should have been forced to accept several pacts. The Game Master must approve any additional rules requested under Rule 6 above, except when the rule would significantly hinder the continuation of the culling game. So it's like, in order to host these games, they had to have self-imposed rules for it to work? One of them is that Kenjaku cannot be the Game Master of the culling game himself. Oh, okay. So who dat? Wait, all of the... Wait. To end the culling game, all of the players must die, or the players must all refuse to participate and die. By spending 100 points, not counting the initial point value assigned to them, players may negotiate with the Game Master to add an additional rule to the culling game.
ゲームに消極的な人は五条先生の解放も並行しましょう。その前に誰が残るか決めてくれ。私が残る。
Oh, that was easy.
僕はもうみんなと離れたくないので。
Yeah, gotta say, the alternative is you to staying, and you don't want that to happen.
ありがとう。
ありがとう。
五条悟の解放。
Where did you even just pull that from?
これをこじ開けるにはあらゆる術式を強制解除するあらゆる術式効果を乱し相殺する極上死滅回遊に参加している天使を名乗る1000年前の術師がいる
Okay.
彼女の術式はあらゆる術式を消滅させる
That's kind of broken. Episode 50, literally just about the culling game. Why do they all have hitboxes? Tengen, aren't you supposed to be like this ancient spiritual kind of entity? Why is everything in grids and like hitboxes? Are you? That's pretty chuny of you, bro. That's pretty gap moe of you, bro. I didn't know you were a gamer like that. Damn. They are linked by barriers. So all of the colonies are linked by barriers designed to ferry the people of Japan to the other side. Okay. Carry important meaning in sorcery. Okay. That's a good comparison. That's a good visualization. Okay. When did that happen? Players breaching the first rule shall be stripped of their technique. Yeah. Wait. Stripped of their technique. That rule also applies to sorcerers joining in later. The stripping isn't being done by idle transfiguration. There's no risk to sorcerers without any curse technique. That's not nice. He's trying. Non-players shall become players upon entering a colony, and their entry shall be taken as pledging to participate in the culling game. Players will receive points upon ending the life of another player. Points shall be designated based on the value of the Game Master gives their life, and fundamentally, a sorcerer will be worth 5 points, while non-sorcerers will be worth 1 point. That's what I want to know. That's a very indirect answer. You don't see shit, Yuji. By spending 100 points, not counting the initial point values, that's the one about adding another rule. Okay. So you need to kill like 20 sorcerers or 100 normal people to do that? That's crazy. The Game Master must approve any additional rules unless it would hinder the continuation of the game. Who's them though? We're just saying like the culling game system, but there's clearly like a thought process behind it, you know what I mean? Players who do not show, stripped of their technique. I don't really think there's a way around it, Fushiguro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's gonna go well. Oh? I'm really trying to focus on your words, but Maki, you are very, damn, okay. I'm sorry, who's what? Yeah, okay. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Bro's like, yeah, I want to drop some bodies now. Wait, are you not allowed to team up? What's wrong with running into each other? Colonies might cut off reception. Some might be out of contact. They're thinking that having a Kotsu near Itadori would keep Fushiguro safe, but it would be a more efficient use of their forces for Kotsu to act alone. Okay. Yes, that's exactly the time to worry about that. Who? That's a lot of words. Okay, this is just a general timetable. Okay, this is just a general timetable of all the events that have happened. Cool. Colony fight, stock up cursed energy, 10 colonies, modern sorcerers. Use the stocked up cursed energy to move the barriers designed to ferry the people of Japan to the other side. So the way I'm reading this, was this not like what am I at? I'm at 1937. So was this not like a visual prompt? Is this like a physical thing that's going to happen? Like essentially the cursed energy gathered in this culling game is going to charge up this thing, whatever it is, these gates, and they're quite literally going to drag the gate across Japan, and that's gonna ferry the people of Japan to quote-unquote the other side, or at least in some sense prepare them for assimilation with Tengen. Like this isn't a visual representation. This is a physical event that's gonna happen after the culling game has charged it? Question mark? That's the way I'm interpreting it. Cause like the only thing I haven't understood from this explanation so far is that part. Like I understand Kenjaku's plan. Like 100%. It's like, okay, yeah, everything makes sense. All of these events have happened. He's like got everything in place to merge people with Tengen. And he's also introduced this culling game to people to fight to charge up some cursed energy. And it feels very like shoehorned in there. No, I do follow it though. So it's like he's got all of this stuff together. And the reason he couldn't use Idol Transfiguration is because he didn't have enough cursed energy. So I'd imagine he needs a fuck ton of cursed energy for this too. So hence the culling game. And there's not really another way to get that much cursed energy, I think. That's the way I'm reading it. I feel like that's... I could be completely off, but for plot's sake, I don't feel like that's a bad way of reading it. That was not as aura-farmy as y'all thought it was. Huh? Doing what? Was that like stand-up comedy? Damn. This is unnecessarily well animated compared to the rest of the episode. Oh, that's a real bro. Why are we getting a comedy breakdown right now? Bro, you good? You need a Snickers? Oh, yeah, wait, so are you a sorcerer? Or just, surely, right? They've gotta be. Okay, so, yeah, that was, I don't know what the last scene was about, but that's, yeah, that was essentially just like a full breakdown episode. Now, I am gonna say, not to be very, oh, I can't form an opinion of my own. Now, I'm gonna say what I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying about the episode. No, because like it's the opinions on the episode from what I've seen have been very like divided down the middle. There've been like people being like, oh, it's just an episode with information and reading, and there's another side, which is the side I'm on, where it's like so far as exposition dumps go, this was a very good like breakdown of everything. Like this was a good engaging breakdown of a lot of information that was executed really well, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm on that side. I agree with that, because I don't feel like 20 minutes just passed. I mean, it'll be longer than 20 minutes because I was just pausing a lot, so like half an hour just went by, and I feel like that was just like, what, 5 minutes max? I don't think that dragged for like a single second. I think that was good, and that is like a very good setup to like put us into the culling game now too. I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy, you know, low key. But yeah, then again, though, I'm kind of biased because I like it when like shows are complicated. But yeah, you know what? I fucked with that. So that's Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 3. what episode's next? What have I got next? So. Oshinoko! That's what I've got next. Okay, well, it has been a hot minute since I've got to watch Oshinoko. Okay, I'm gonna get into that episode in like, let's say, what's the time now? I'll get into that episode in like 10 minutes. I am low-key starving right now, so I need to take a quick break to get some food and some snacks and stuff. So if anyone else needs a break, go and do that too. I need to, dude, my stomach started grumbling like halfway through that episode, and I was like, bleh. So, yeah, I'm gonna go BRB for like, I know, 10 minutes. So I should be back by like 1:45 latest, but again, potentially earlier, because, you know, because I don't like leaving streams inactive and stuff. But yeah, BRB. Background music. Hold on, Choto. There we go.